How would you handle conflict?
The best way for me to deal with conflict is to engage in dialogue, which is always supposed to be done in private, with only the parties involved present. So during the confrontation process, I would want to remain calm, and actively listen to the other person, without becoming defensive. And then from there, see how best we can work together to resolve the situation, going forward.
Tell me about a time when you had a conflict with your colleague.
I remember having a misunderstanding with my colleague. So we had to sit down and talk. They aired out their views, and so did I, and it turned out that the whole misunderstanding was as a result of miscommunication between the two of us, which we resolved, and emphasized on how important communication was going forward.
What was the misunderstanding all about?
I would say they were kind of misusing company time, and every time they were not around, I was required to cover them. Not that I am against doing that, but sometimes, some situations just get out of hand, and you are compelled to talk about issues.
Where was the manager at that time?
The manager is normally in the office most of the times, so he doesn't really know what goes on the other side, unless he is informed.
Why didn't you inform the manager?
I don't think it was necessary. Besides, it would only have complicated the whole situation at hand.
Is that behavior tolerated at your company?
Not at all. In fact, disciplinary action is taken immediately, once discovered, so you do that at your own risk.
Tell me about a time when you disagreed with your boss.
There was a time when I was given a responsibility to train new cashiers. I was a bit hesitant at first, thinking maybe I wouldn't do a good job. However, the manager insisted I should do it. So I took up that responsibility, and the results turned out to be positive in the end.
Why is conflict resolution important in a workplace?
Conflict resolution is important for the overall health and success of the company. A conflict-free environment enhances morale among team members, and that then leads to improved productivity and performance at work.